I'm answering a question about Kundalini awakening, and the question is, why are we feeling this? Why are we having these awakenings? I'm going to try to keep the answer as short and sweet as possible. The short answer is we are awakening. And it's a process. It's not a once-off. It's a process. It keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay. So when I first started having my Kundalini awakening, I noticed that when I tune in nature, then nature opens. It opens in the most incredible brilliance. It's like I perceive nature not through my analytical mind, but through this feeling body, through this delicious vibration. Hold that thought. One of the other things that I experienced was being able to stay in a bliss state in the body for an extended period of time, and that my lovemaking took on a whole other dimension. Okay? Then I worked with clients, helping them to awaken to this energy which is within all of us. It's just a matter of feeling it. So what I see is, I see that we are remembering a state that we are able to be, that we had forgotten about. You will know when this starts moving in you that it feels like a remembering. I see with my clients when we're moving slowly through all the energy centers in the body, it's like all the lights come on. You might have seen a picture of people, of an enlightened person. You see a figure drawn with lights inside. So this is what's busy happening, is the lights are going on inside, the lights of awareness, the lights of awareness to the divine life source within us. So slow down. If you're starting to feel it like, ooh, slow down and feel. Just go slowly and just feel. And you'll notice that it feels like lights of inner awareness that light up and connect and flow through the body. So I'm seeing this as a kind of awakening that we are experiencing, where we are remembering a state that we are able to access through our bodies, where the awareness is not only trapped in the mind, but that the awareness shifts into the whole body. All the lights come on. It's like it's like we are lighting up, people are lighting up, almost like aliens, like these inner lights go on. And this inner light stream, awareness stream, it's actually not light as in like a light. It's this void of pure potential, of pure like the creator force, like inside us. Okay, this is lighting up. This is the union of the source God creator force within the human body. This is the ultimate purpose of spirituality, where we're not going out but meeting inside, coming together, trilogy, boom boom, inside, the inner awakening to source inside us. Okay, claiming this back into this body here and now while we're still alive. Okay, so when these lights go on, this inner awareness, we are starting to align to a magnificent realization that is actually too much for our minds to comprehend. I mean, God inside us, like in me and in you. We tend to think, oh no, not me, not me, not me. But this is the pure desire of source, is to come home through us. And Why do we want to deny that to happen? Why do we keep on to say, no, 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 not me, I'm not good enough yet? It's the waking up, the accepting, the realization of source flowing through us. And this is why I say it's a process, because we have to get accustomed to the idea that we may be enlightened. We have these moments where we connect to it and we're like, oh, hallelujah, right through, hallelujah, right through the body. And then we back into our old selves. So it's starting to align us to this divine knowing inside us. And it's like we have to get used to it. And now, back to that thing where I said we start perceiving nature in this like, much more than a Disney movie. It's like you walked into a movie, let's say it's Avatar or something under the ocean, and it's 3D and you're not wearing your glasses and everything looks all funny, and then you suddenly put your 3D glasses on and everything goes how brilliant everything is. It's like we're starting to perceive the face of God through this inner state inside ourselves. And it's like we have to get used to that. In the beginning, it's like overwhelming when we start perceiving nature in that way. And then we find ourselves walking around in our old way again. And then when we tune in to this inner vibration, every now and again, boop, nature pops again. And we're starting to slowly get accustomed to the fact that, like, specifically nature is just like, oh, it's just like, oh, shouting hallelujah all the time, singing hallelujah all the time. Like, oh, we feel this resonance with the magnificence of being. Okay, so where are we going with that? So the moment we feel that resonance within ourselves and nature does that pop, I see that as we are starting to enter the state of the new earth. So it says the new earth comes into being through us. So we are accessing this inner vibrational aligning to divine life source. And as we do that through our bodies, what we see around us is magnificent and beautiful, specifically nature. That I am seeing as the new earth state. We will also notice that if we practice to tuning to the Kundalini energy during the day, I believe we're supposed to do that. This is not supposed to only be like in our meditation room. The idea is in the meditation room introduces us to our ability to connect to this vibration that runs through our body. But then we start practicing to walk and talk with it. And what I have experienced is that when I do that through my body, and it's taken a lot of practice. In the beginning, I would only tune in a little bit, and then over time start tuning in more and more and more and more throughout the day. And when one is in that state, synchronicities happen, not in a forceful manifesting way, but just in this vibrational presence. That synchronicities happen, okay? Then in the most extreme form that I have experienced being with the Kundalini vibration is I then took myself to the Vipassana meditation, where I meditated for 10 days long, 10 days in silence, 11 hours of meditating every day. And the meditation was meditating into the sensations of the body, into the feeling body. Now, this is exactly what the Kundalini awareness is this inner awareness inside the physical body. So I did this like boot camp Kundalini. But what I did in that case also is I sat in stillness. I had all these like micro movements inside and just holding this inner awareness, this inner vibration. Obviously, sometimes I was more in it and sometimes less, in that time as it goes. But by day 8, this vibrational awareness, this awareness inside the body was so practiced that my whole body just filled with light and was pulsing at a frequency. My whole body was in incredible bliss as well. And then it was like I was one with the energy of everything. Everything. It was like everything was actually going in and out of reality as I was pulsing with this vibration that was through me, in everything else. Just pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Everything was so blissful. Everything was okay. Everything was fine. Peaceful. Harmonious. And in that moment, I felt the new earth. I felt it. I was in it. Through the Kundalini energy, through the Kundalini vibration through my body. This Kundalini vibration is the universal life source vibration, which is also in everything. Now, I managed to stay in this state for about, I'd say about 10 days. It was more extreme right in the beginning, where everything was sort of going in and out of reality, then normalized, but stayed in this incredible new earth bliss, harmonious state for about 10 days, and then could notice how my habitual thought patterns just wound me into my old trauma patterns again. How it just happened. So this is why I'm saying the Kundalini awakening is a process. So when we're in that state where it's like really flowing, really flowing, really flowing, we feel like we are one with God, and we are. And then to practice, to bring this into our lives, slowly but surely, through devotion, through running this beautiful, beautiful sensation of bliss, 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 through the body. Now the outcome isn't always easy, because what I do find is, like, we've built a life, we've built habits, we've got trauma patterns, and it's a slow alignment. All the old things that is not in alignment, the things that we've built in our lives that is not in alignment with the divine frequency, the more we tune in to this divine frequency, those things that are not in alignment with it starts falling away, which can be traumatic, because we might have been on a certain trajectory with our lives, thinking we're going to build this life in a certain way, like life has told us to do. Now we've started aligning to the divine life source frequency vibration running through our bodies, and some of those old things start falling off, away. Maybe important things like relationships, jobs, work, places where we live, situations. It's a shifting of gears. We're shifting gears from having been in a vibrational state, thought patterns in a certain way, and we're physically shifting our bodies into another vibrational state. We're embodying something different. It's not from the one to the other in one go. It's a process, from one layer to the next layer to the next layer. And everybody's journey is slightly different, but we are all feeling exactly the same vibration. And we all know exactly what that vibration of aliveness feels like through our bodies. So I feel that we can use it as a guidance system. And yeah, I find it's also difficult. It is also difficult. Because all our old trauma patterns are showing themselves up for us. To dissolve, to evolve, to learn, to upgrade as a human being, to upgrade from having been only in the mind and the ego, to all these lights going on, to this incredible awareness and intelligence, the greater intelligence, an intelligence that is much greater than ourselves, that runs through us. And then another thing that I've seen is that we are all on our own individual journey. We have all found this vibration within ourselves in our own very unique ways, depending on who we are. And we all have different things to lose and different things to gain. But what we are doing is we are, can you believe it? Can you believe it? We are fulfilling the prophecy of the new earth coming into being through us as a process. We are shifting gears. So, you people who are going through the Kundalini awakening, I encourage you to often go into the inner prayer of the vibration inside you. It will guide you. It will align you. It is love.